So how safe is your neighborhood? It's a question you might ask if you're buying a house, if you're thinking about opening a business. Making that information easy to find on a computer or even a cell phone is tonight's Bright Idea. Baltimore, 2015. Police in riot gear. Days of unrest in the streets following the death of a man in police custody. Indelible images. It was there in the city by the Chesapeake that Colin Drain founded SpotCrime. It's a website that maps crime data.
It's crime data. It's not super sexy.
But it is a business, one that employs roughly 30 part-time workers and claims more than 1 million subscribers. Those customers use it to look city by city, even block by block, at the incidents of crime. Arrests, assaults, burglaries, arson, shootings. Drain says his data cover roughly 70% of the U.S. The price? Nothing for subscribers. Drain makes his money by selling ads on his website and to accompany the 150 million or so email alerts he sends out annually. That revenue, he says, should total more than $300,000 this year. Then there are fees from partners like Trulia, the real estate company, that pay to tap SpotCrime's data. Acquiring and scrubbing that data isn't easy.
The expectation is that all police departments collect the data the same way, and if you just ask, they'll give it to you. And that is absolutely not the case.
Every law enforcement agency in the country, about 18,000 in all, has its own method of data collection, its own technical limitations, and, perhaps most important, its own attitude about sharing what they've got.
Very current.
Moreover, some choose to farm out their data work to for-profit vendors. That complicates Drain's job.
They'll restrict the public and say, hey, you can look at this, but you can't share it with your neighbors, or you can't write it down, or you can't tabulate it yourself. That makes no sense.
Kalamazoo, Michigan just hired such a vendor, interrupting SpotCrime's data flow from that city, at least for now. At the same time, other municipalities like Jersey City, New Jersey, see a benefit in open flow and access.
Transparency is often intimidating.
Brian Platt is Jersey City's Director of Innovation. The open data portal there provides access and incident updates monthly.
It's unfiltered. It's not us giving you a message that we've crafted. We want to make sure that the public can help us identify the issues and our challenges and our weaknesses, and we can then fix them together.
Working together with input from the public and local governments, especially in urban areas with entrenched crime issues, is the only way things will improve. This according to Stephen Janis, an investigative crime reporter and author of 2 books about crime in Baltimore.
Obviously, policing is in a crisis. There is no reason why every citizen in any city or community should not have access to this information. How can a community participate in healing itself if it doesn't know what's going on?
And knowing what's going on, where it's happening, and how often is SpotCrime's mission.
We've been doing it for 8 years, so we've got a good case study where people aren't reacting negatively to the data, and trust in law enforcement helps create a positive feedback and reduce crime, which is part of what we're trying to do.